Welcome back to another day trip travel guide. Today we are exploring Brighton, Colorado. It is about a 30-minute drive northeast from Denver, boasting a population of just over 40,000 people and continuing to grow like most other areas around Denver today. So let's jump on in and see what this place has to offer. First, let's take a look at the to-do list for the day. We will be looking for a local donut shop for breakfast, riding at not just one but both skate parks here in town, including Brighton, Aragon, and the Benedict Skatepark. Hit the 9-hole disc golf course, eat lunch at Lauer Krouts, explore downtown, explore and fish along the South Platte River Trail, find dinner in town, and hopefully visit one of the local farm stores outside. Okay, that's the things we will be exploring today in Brighton. Let's start off with breakfast and head over to the disc golf course. I'm grabbing something quick and sweet for breakfast at the Donut Social, located south of downtown in one of the strip malls in this area. It has a good selection of many different types of specialty donuts, which all looked really good. And generally it took me a little while to decide what I wanted. So I went with the s'mores donut, a couple donut holes, and some hot tea to start off the day. It is time to get some morning sunshine and use some of this sugar and attack two of our objectives in one place. Let's attack the 9-hole disc golf course at Benedict Park and hit the small skate park here too. So let's see how I do. Number 5.
Well, I think I hit the wrong target right at the camera. Okay, well, number 7. All right, this is gonna be tricky. I just want to show you this because in case it goes in the water, boom, we have to throw over this little canal. All right, wish me luck. Ooh, I didn't think I was making it. 7. Huh, I'm definitely hitting a tree on this one. Wow. All right. No! 5. So close. Unfortunately, 5. Number 5. Holy. Finally, a decent putt. 5. 6. Okay, so we're going to start from hole 9 again to replace hole 4, which we couldn't do, and we're going to go from hole 9 to the putter hole, which is right next to the start of 1. So it'll be one big complete lap. Hole 9's right there. The putter is past this playground, like past that tree on the left over yonder. So I'm going to assume, let's just say 300 feet, because if that was It's probably about the same, yeah, about 300 feet. So let's give her a go. And 5. All right. Alrighty, so with all 9 done, let's go hit the skate park and check it out. It's got like 2 half pipes, a little gap, a couple rails that I can't hit. So, plus it's almost lunchtime, so we'll just hit this for a little bit and go head over to lunch at Lauer Krouts. Overall, it was a really cool course. And it was nice that it was like 9 holes, especially for what I'm doing today, but overall it was nice. It takes you pretty much around the perimeter of this park. There's some challenges to it, like going over that little canal and a couple little kind of obstacles and everything, so it wasn't too bad. So overall, if you're in the area, check it out. It's not too bad. I mean, I'm just starting, so I suck, but it's still fun. It's still like a nice like activity to do that's kind of chillaxed on a nice day like today. Let's check the skate park out.
We have ventured to the other side of the park to check out the small skate park here. It definitely is pretty small, at least in the video at this point. Fortunately, it has very recently finished up a good size expansion by, I'm pretty sure, at least doubling what is here. I definitely want to go back and make a short of this park later on. But regardless, I was excited to check this place out. But when I had filmed it, it was definitely a little limiting on a bike. So let's get into the session.
We have arrived at the lower end of the Benedict Park, and we are standing in the Benedict Skatepark. As you can see, there's not a ton here. It's like a little one, but I mean, who's to complain? A skate park is a skate park. But yeah, let's just go through this really quick. So you got a quarter behind me, a quarter way back there behind me. You have this jump in the middle, and then you have a couple rails kind of dotted around. Like you have this like bench rail here, you got rail here, and more kind of like bench rail kind of deal over there. So unfortunately, you won't see me doing any rails here. They're all a little too tall for what I'm working on, unfortunately, but I'll get there eventually. So let's get these quarters tested out. This kind of middle pad actually looks fun. It's a nice size gap. So I think I can have a couple cool little things to try out on this, but this will be pretty quick. It'll probably be a couple minutes here. And yeah, let's just jump into it really fast. Okay, these quarters are pretty mellow.
This small family-owned restaurant is a stop I've been to a few times now. It's a family-owned shop that makes German-Russian pastries stuffed with homemade sauerkraut, beef, onions, and cheese if you want it. Generally, pricing is very affordable, and I do have some bias here. It does remind me a lot of something I would eat at my grandparents' growing up. So I picked up the classic Kraut burger, German sausage wrap, and some chips. Overall, one of my go-to spots when I'm in Brighton. On our way into town, let's take a quick look into our to-do list today. So we found a local donut shop and enjoyed some tasty donuts, completed the disc golf course, got a quick session in at the Benedict Skatepark, ate lunch at Lauer Krouts, and we're currently headed downtown. Okay, let's jump back into the video and see how we round out the rest of the day.
Welcome to the center of town of Brighton, and we are now approaching the mosey around downtown portion of the trip. And this is kind of a nice little plaza here they got going on. It looks new. It looks very new. Right here is this little historic plaque, and this just tells you kind of the history of the town. A quick little brief history about how this place first started out as just a couple farms and a railroad station, and it eventually turned into this, a town of a little over 40,000 people that is currently one of the fastest growing cities in the United States. Oddly enough, this like Brighton. Let's just jump on into a little bit of narration and some stops and stores and whatever to hit down around here in these couple blocks. So I will See you again.
The wander through downtown starts with Bee and Thistle, On Pins and Needles, Kismet Stars, Giordinelli Sports Bar, Pine Grove Mercantile, My Local Boutique, Game Trader, which was a cool local game shop that had vape products, new and old games, and some board games as well. Picking back up with the Pickled Pepper, Blown Glass Gifts, Buffet City, La Estraita, Tortilleria Chihuahua, El Taco and Madres, with a couple other places throughout town including Wolf and Honey Coffee and Cocktail Bar, Something Brewery, Esmeralda's Market, Anthony's Pizza and Pasta, and quite a bit more restaurants in general. Now that we're done exploring the town of Brighton, let's head back outside to check out the other skate park offered here. So let's jump on in. I've gone to this park quite a few times at this point because it generally stays fairly quiet, has lights, and some great features this session. So let's get rocking and rolling through the street section and show a run or two through, and session the half pipe. Then ride one of the bowls here as well. I think that's all we'll have time for this session today at this park. But generally, I do want to let you know there are quite a few other features here that I do enjoy riding. I just ran out of time today to keep the session going. This bowl is really fun. I like it a lot because it really teaches you how to pump. So as you just go around, you can carry your speed all day long here just by pumping. And if you're trying to learn how to bull ride, this one for the area is fantastic. Because like I said, I can just kind of go all day long. It's a lot of fun just kind of putzing around on it. Oh man, it does make you tired though. But yeah, overall, welcome to Aragon Skate Park.
Okie dokie, we are at the next place. We have left the skate park. It is finally time for a little bit of fishing. So we are going to give the South Platte River a little try here. It's a little early in the season, but oh well, I'm going to give it a try. There's a ton of fishing here, or there's a good amount of fishing to do here. North Brighton, I was hoping to hit today. I just wasn't able to. It's a state park. It's a state park that's a large lake. It's very cool. Go check it out. It does cost $10 to get in, but that's a big fishing area. But right now I'm at the trailhead for the South Platte River. And this is right on the other side of the highway from downtown Brighton. You can almost see it right down there, the highway. But it is time to relax, hang out. I got some earbuds in, just kind of got some music going, and it's time to chillax and fish a little bit and enjoy the kind of like what's left of this afternoon, and we'll go get dinner then. And Well, not a ton of luck with that one. But I don't really think I'm going to get anything general today. It's more or less kind of show you something to do here, and also it's just something relaxing to do in general. And so this is one end of the trail here. That, I bet you that's got to have some decent fishing in there. Or that, yeah. I'm not doing it right either. Been a long time since I've been doing some fishing. So let's go to the other end of this trail here where there's a lake, fish a little bit there, and we'll grab some dinner. And overall, this whole trail I'm doing is about 2 miles if you want like a little hiking trail. Like I said, it's more or less just about being outside and enjoying the day. And it's just relaxing, you know, just taking a walk down the South Platte River, going up to the lake. I'll see you there. Well, unfortunately, as you can see behind me, there's a lake. That's the lake I was thinking I could go to fish. It is water designated for drinking. So yeah, there's no fishing or anything in there. It's all fenced off and everything. So you can't really touch it. But it was a nice walk, regardless. So, oh well. But yeah, there's a bunch of lakes around this area you can fish. You just can't fish in this one. You just kind of, yeah. I probably should have looked it up, but I wasn't really planning on hitting this lake anyway, so I didn't really look it up. I just saw this one up here. So if you do take this trail and you want to go fishing further, or if you do want to go fishing one of the lakes, the next lake after this first one you hit, you can fish in. There's like even a little pier and stuff that goes out in the water. I just don't really have the time to go all the way up to that next one and come back. It's like 6:30 right now. It still gets pretty cold pretty quick and nice. I want to go grab food and I'm gonna have to roll because I'm on the bike. So, all right, let's head on out.
All right, let's go back to the checklist one last time to see how we did on today's day trip travel guide through Brighton. Let's start off with completing the second skate park. We just finished up exploring the South Platte River and we're about to end the day with dinner close by. Unfortunately, just ran out of time to find a local farm shop, but if you do come out, make sure you do. There are quite a few scattered around the outskirts of town. Overall, this was a cool early spring day trip into one of the quieter spots not far from Denver. It was nice and relaxing and generally just nice to have a full day outside in the sun coming out of the winter. It's definitely worth stopping through if you're in the area, so let's wrap this puppy up and grab some dinner. Dinner takes us to Fishtail, an Indian and Nepal-inspired restaurant. It was a pretty good-sized place inside, and when I was there, a party was going on in the side room with a DJ and quite a few other things going on. So, they seem to be open to larger group events if you're interested. I went pretty simple today with some garlic and cheese naan bread and an order of steamed chicken momo, with both items being very good. Thank you for watching today's day trip travel guide through Brighton, Colorado. If you are looking for more videos like these, leave a like and subscribe for more.